Welcome to this video of this mk2 Jaguar wide body 2-door coupe which I'm building. It's been a time since I've done a video. It's not because I've been doing note, although my wife says I haven't, or much, but no, it's been just taking time, just buffing it and polishing it and so forth to get it how I wanted it. It's covered in dust, so you're not getting a true reflection, as it were, of how I've got it shining, but it's looking pretty good. So it's all buffed except for doors, boot and bonnet. I'll do those when it is put back together, when that last bit's really. But what I've been doing, sound deadening after the buffing. I've started fitting some of the electrical components, i.e. lights and things like that. You can see my mesh grille wings there, which I've put in. As you can see, the sound deadening, which I've used. I'm at the moment putting the wiring harness in, which I built. I built the harness and I've wrapped it all, so it's all been wrapped in this material, harness material, tape stuff. So I'd done all that, and then I'm now fitting it. So if you can see the fuse box there, or one of them, and there's a fuse box on the floor just there, see, just there, and there will be some fuses up on dash, just a couple in here for some bits and pieces which I just didn't have space in the main fuse box there, and some other bits I've put in. But you can see where I put the sound deadening in the rear quarter panels on the wheel boxes and on the back panel here with the seat base and the floor, and obviously prop shaft tunnel and firewall and that sort of thing. Just come round here. I don't know if you can see the dust on it. It's pretty horrible. There's no point cleaning it off. But backlights in. So the backlights in. Terrible putting the gaskets on these. I spent a day trying to get this gasket to sit on properly. The backlight. My fingers were raw. Anyway, I'm going for the whinging. This panel in here, it's all panelled over for the boot, and all the sides are all panelled off, so it's all boxed off, and the fuel tank that sits in there, that's all panelled off as well. So all the panels are made. They just need now putting the material on and that sort of thing to finish all the back off. And the like I say, I put in the harness in, so the power cable, the main kill there, washer bottle there, and obviously the battery goes there. Let's just go down side of here. So I don't know how well you're going to see this, because I've got a lot of light coming in from a van that's out front. It's just reflected sunlight, as you can see. But there we go. You can see reflection to some degree. Anyway, and you can see obviously dust there, just around front at ramp here. And you can see headlights, indicators, little side lights with a little indicator for whether they're working or not. There's always been an argument as to which way around they go. I deemed it would go in that way, and I like it like that because it's writing on there. But anyway, and then what I've done inside here, I put some heat reflective sheet on. It's not as good as what I thought it would be, and I'm not in relation to how good it reflects heat. It was supposed to mould quite well to shape, and it's supposed to have a really good adhesion. Well, it started coming away. If I zoom in there, you can see, and every time I push it down, it comes back up. And it's not because the surface was dirty, because it's all fresh paint and it was cleaned with panel wipe and wiped down and cleaned, and yeah. So there's 50 quid there, which at times I feel like ripping off, but most of it's going to get covered anyway. It's just there because the engine sits in it and it's going to pick up a load of heat, and I didn't want the cockpit getting covered with a ton of heat. You see engine mounting brackets rack in there, and you've seen underneath before, so I shan't do that because there's nothing really changed. And that's it really. I'm just on with fitting out the harness. I've still not considered what colours I'm going to do for interior, but I'm going to get myself a sewing machine because obviously there's some stuff that's changed dramatically. So I thought I'm going to start doing some sewing. But there you go. Mark 2 Jaguar wide body 2-door coupe, starting to come on a little bit. Hope you're enjoying these things as I am when I'm putting them up. But there you go.